My name's Kyle Stidham. I'm from Moorhead, Kentucky. I'm an assistant coach over at the University of Indianapolis. You can actually find me in the record books. My high school, Greenwood Christian Academy. Very first person to get an assist in our brand new gymnasium when it was built. To my very good friend and your very own producer, Alec Gray here. This is the only reason he even let me do an interview. So the best advice I ever got, I got from my big brother Philip when I was in grade school, elementary. We were at my grandma's house shooting outside, and she had a basketball hoop out on her shed. She put it up there, and we would go out and shoot sometimes every time we were down there. We were shooting one time, and he was asking me kind of what I wanted to do with my life, what goals, what dreams, what visions I had, and I was telling him, and we stopped shooting. He grabbed the ball and he looked at me and he said, never give up no matter how hard it gets, and always chase your dreams even if they seem unreachable. And that really stuck with me. It's simple, yet it's profound, I think, in a way that your big brother, my hero, someone I looked up to, took the time just to say, man, it's gonna be hard, you're gonna face difficulties, there's gonna be people say you can't do it, but push through. You know, just a little brother, your big brothers, you just look up to them, it's just natural. And so I did that, and it wasn't always easy. You know, big brothers are punks sometimes, and they look at you and, you know, kind of push you around. But from the moment I can remember, he was my biggest fan, my biggest supporter. But the thing that I think I respect the most is he was my biggest critic. I think people are scared to chase their dreams, and the reason they're scared to chase their dreams or they're scared of failure. But I think you have to be willing to fail in order to achieve those goals, achieve those dreams, because I think it's how you respond to failure that ultimately will catapult you to where you're supposed to go and where you want to go. Man, because it was not easy for me. I failed time after time after time, not even just basketball, and just life and how I carried myself, and things got in the way. My dream was to play college basketball, and I wanted to get there. And through two and a half years in high school, halfway through my junior year, I hadn't been recruited yet. No one was noticing me. No one was kind of seeing me, and that scared me. I was at a small Christian school, and I was starting to kind of rethink my decision. I was scared. There's a lot of fear, a lot of fear of failure, a lot of fear of, you know, what's next. And my mom just said, leave it in God's hands. You do what you're supposed to do. You control what you control. Work hard, and go back to the moment that my brother told me, never give up no matter how hard it seems. That always stuck with me, because sometimes it's hard, and sometimes your dream seems unreachable, and it's out of reach and out of sight, and you don't know where it's going to come from, and you don't know how it's going to happen. But I think if you do things the right way and you give it to God and you work hard, God will do things that are beyond your imagination. So my advice to anyone would be, if you have a dream, chase it like there's no tomorrow. Don't leave any stone unturned, because I think if you have a dream, it's then for a reason. If you have a passion, pursue it, and don't be afraid to fail. Failure's, I think, a step to achieving your dreams, because if you fail, that means you're doing something right. That means you're putting your heart out there, you're trying. I think that speaks more volumes about a person than anything else.